But I want to know how and when and why you got interested in bees, and whether it was you went straight into beekeeping, or it was something else that got you interested in bees themselves, and that led to beekeeping, or how did you kind of get started in the bee world, if you will?
In the bee world.
In the bee world, yes.
I'd always been interested in insects, right? One of those kids that plays with every bug they find and just amazed at life in general at a microscopic bug level.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening was we had colony collapse several years back, and that was an event that was devastating all around the world. All of these huge bee populations, millions upon millions of bees, were dying, and no one knew why.
Yep.
That coincided exactly at the same time when I finished Michael Pollan's book, Omnivore's Dilemma. And he started talking about monocultures. He was talking about how pesticides were killing these farms and whatnot. And it very much occurred to me that regional or local level is generally much better than large scale. It doesn't matter what it is. It's generally better. So I started doing research. I started taking a look and saying, what actually is involved? First question I always get is, how expensive is it?
Which we'll talk about.
We'll talk about that. Yep. But looking at what are the logistics of it? Where do I even get bees, et cetera? It took me an entire year of doing research before I built up the nerve to actually start caring for the bees. But the real driver for it was just this idea that we have got to do something.
Yeah.
We don't know at the time what was causing colony collapse, but something has to be done. And so to put bees in an environment where it's very safe, which is where we live in the Bay Area, seemed like the right place to start.